Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of mine. This time I'm back with a new series called Wandee, Goodday. I have to be honest, I have no idea what this story is about. I haven't seen the trailer. I think it was part of GMMTV part 1 of 2024. I didn't watch those trailers at all, so I have no idea what the story is about, but I was like, why not try it? If I like it, I will continue, but I still don't know. If you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe for the full uncut reaction. You can check out my Patreon. The link is in my description box below. And without further ado, let's start. Already?
ไม่ต่อ
He is gorgeous.
เราให้เวลาใน5 วิ
Has he never been intimate with a guy
ทุกการ
before?
ตัดสินใจมันมีทางแยกรอเราเสมอเอาไงดีวะ
I feel like him go for it. If you don't, kick him in the ass. No, sorry, kick him in the dick because this gives me love in the air vibes.
เวิร์กแม้เด็ดเมื่อคืนอ่ะ
จบแล้วว่ามึงกูว่าเอเซ็กชวลในเมืองไทยไม่มีอยู่จริงว่ะพอกูไม่เอามันอ่ะ
I can't. I can't. So he is asexual. Okay, from what I know, I think asexuals are people that aren't interested in intimacy, as in they aren't interested in sex. And this man apparently is trying to look for a relationship with someone that respects that. I mean, hello, of course. Everyone should respect everyone's sexual preferences. And apparently the guy he was out with wasn't fine with it. I mean, the way he's picturing it, he wanted him for a night and he wanted to dump him. And when he refused to sleep with him, he was like, goodbye, bitch. Okay. In general, I'm sorry if I have to say like this. I can't really imagine a relationship in the eyes of an asexual. Because asexuals, they aren't into any kind of intimacy. Does that include kissing? I mean, I'm not asexual, so I wouldn't know. Maybe one of you guys can tell me how that is. I hope I'm not offending anyone with my words. Everyone knows I'm insanely straightforward. So I also don't really sugarcoat things, but I don't really mean to seriously offend anyone. So if someone feels offended, I'm not trying to offend anyone. I can't really imagine how it works from the perspective of an asexual. They don't crave intimacy. Okay, that means sex. But does kissing also count to that? Or does that only include that they don't crave sex?
แต่มึงต้องไปโกนขนคิ้วมึงก่อนนะกูเห็นคิ้วโดกๆของมึงทีไรเนี่ยกูหมดอารมณ์ทุกทีเลยว่ะ
Oh, hell no. Leave his eyebrows. Oh, he's in love with that.
แค่นี้ก่อนนะมึง
I actually thought he was the one that ran someone over. Ooh, so he's a doctor to be? Oh, is this happening right now? Y'all, it's very difficult for me to understand what's going on right now. So that fight is happening right now because I don't see him there. And he's a doctor to be. It's always so funny when the thing flies out.
ครั้งนี้ใช้เวลาน้อยกว่าครั้งที่แล้วไป4 นาที 26 วินะเว้ยยักษ์
That means that he's lethal.
หนักใช้ได้เหมือนกันนะเธอ
He's dangerous.
จริง
จะเตะแฟนกูเหรอมีไรปะล่ะคุณโอเย่ไปเดทสึก
Kick him in the ass. Just because. I can't. No, Stay out of my way. He's like, get me out of here.
เรื่องสาวไปทีหลังก็ได้ปะ
สาวไหน
No, stop. Y'all, I literally can't with the drama. They're like, yeah, you can see a girl another time. And they're like, girl? What you talking about? You're a homosexual. What you mean you're looking for a girl? No, you'll be looking for your future husband in that damn hospital. What you mean? So apparently this man, it gives off the fighter. He gives off the vibes as someone that just doesn't truly look after himself because the way he was behaving when he was like, I cleared a checkup for you because you've been fighting a lot and you don't really take that much care of yourself because you keep on refusing to go to the hospital to get a checkup. So I had to kind of force you to do it. So it seems that the fighter doesn't really like to go to checkups. As in, he's like, oh, it's fine. Like, I feel fine, so I don't necessarily need to go to the hospitals. Now, my question would be, does he hate hospitals? Or, I mean, I have a phobia from hospitals, but for me, it's something traumatic. Like, I've been traumatized by the hospital because I saw my grandfather be put in the hospital. He was there one day. Then the doctors told us that we could take him home, and then he died at home. Like, I have this traumatic experience with hospitals, so I have a phobia of hospitals. I can't stand them. Like, a lot of people, they say, okay, I'm gonna stay because of a fractured bone. I don't know. I'm staying in the hospital for 2 weeks, and they live the best time of their lives. I don't know. Sleeping there day in and day out. Like, when I try to sleep in a hospital, I sleep for about 2 hours, and then I'm awake again. I am not comfortable in a hospital. It gives me the creeps. I need to get out of that damn place. I can't stand hospitals. So maybe the fighter can't stand hospitals because of something traumatic. Or he's just very stubborn, as in he's like, I know what my tolerance is. I know my tolerance to pain. And I know that maybe my bones or my wrists, like anything about me, it's just a little sore because of the fight. And I just need a few hours to relax and to calm down a little, to heal. And then I will be good to go again. So he's like, you're worrying too much. I don't need to get a checkup. Like, I'm fine. I don't need to go to a hospital. And his friend, I would assume that he's not just a trainer. He's like his friend. He's like, you're not taking care of yourself enough. Like, it could be possible that you have a severe damage because of all the fighting that you've been doing, because it seems like he's doing this on a daily loop, that he keeps on getting into the ring and he keeps on fighting people, and it's about money, so everyone is giving the best they got, so they keep on hitting him in the ribs, like, I don't know, maybe they even kick him in the dick, like, and they cause severe damage on this man. And because he's used to all of those fightings, he's used to that pain. So it doesn't really hurt him as it would have done once. So he's like, I'm fine, stop worrying. And the problem here is that his tolerance to pain got higher because of all the pain he has been in over the time he has been fighting in that ring. So he doesn't really notice the amount of pain anymore, and it's a lot. It's just that his tolerance to pain has been set up a little because of all the fights that he has been fighting in that ring. And his friend notices all the injuries that this man is in, all the pain, and because the guy that keeps on fighting has been fighting for such a long time, the amount that would put him in the hospital once isn't putting him in the hospital anymore because he's used to that kind of pain. He doesn't really realize that the pain or the injuries that all those fights are causing him are becoming more and more severe, as in they are causing more and more damage on his body. And because of all the fights he's getting in, he's not really realizing the pain anymore because he's used to the normal amount that would put him in the hospital once. And his friend is noticing it, so he's like, shut up, you're going to the hospital, you're getting a checkup, because I can see that you're not completely fine. And he keeps on refusing, so I would say maybe he has a phobia of hospitals like I do.
ไปให้ก็ได้
Damn, he's like, I'm getting you next time. The way he stepped back. He's like, don't be looking at me. I did nothing. They either have that connection like first in cow tongue, or they're not just friends, because a normal friend wouldn't do that. He's fidgeting so hard. Me too, sir. I'm sorry. Like, I'm a messy eater or a messy drinker, however you want to look at it, but not even me. Thank you, sir. Not even I get that.
ดีกินเลอะแบบ
Oh, You're teasing me too much, sir.
กูว่างานเนี้ยพี่เขาคิดเหมือนกูเว้ย
ทำไมเขาไม่ขอมันเป็นแฟนอ่ะ
That.
พี่
You
เขา
think
เป็
he
นผู้ใหญ่
doesn't
กว่า
have the
ปะ
balls if
แถม
he's
เขายังเป็น
going
พรี
with
เซนเตอ
your
ร์โรง
hands
พยา
over
บาล
your
ด้วยอะ
face?
มึงรู้จักปะเนี่ย เลข 8 เลขมงคล Infinity ความรัก
Or
ให้
the
กู
night
ไม่
of
แตกนะครับ
indefinite pain and suffering?
เดี๋ยวรอดูครับ
I feel this would be too easy. No, I can't. He keeps on saying he's in love with the other guy, but he's starstruck when he sees that one.
คุณก็ไม่ได้เป็นไรนี่ครับ
เป็นดิ ไม่เป็นจะมาหาหมอไหม
หมอหมายถึงว่า
You keep on pretending you're fine, yet you're here and you say that you're not fine,
ต
sir.
อบครับ ควรตอบสักนิดนึงหรือเปล่าครับ
That doesn't even have the simple manners.
ถ้า
Punish
พร้อม
him.
แล้วก็
ขอคุยธุระสำคัญกับเพื่อนสักแป๊บนะครับหมอ
Oh, I'll take the phone away from him,
คุณ
bitch.
ครับ
Who do you
เว
think
ลา
you
ของคน
are
ไข้ที่
like
เขารออยู่
this?
ข้างนอกอะก็สำคัญไม่ต่างจากเวลา
Y'all, what did I get myself into here? What did I get myself into here? This is so disrespectful, but to be quite honest, I have to say sometimes I'm like that too. Like sometimes this has more to do with when you're in general in so much pain, you start to lose the simple things that you were taught when you were very young, because the pain and suffering is taking all the space inside of you. And I'm talking about in general in your mind. It's taking such a heavy toll on you that the desire to behave normally diminishes. I'm giving you a different example. You as a person have that tolerance to pain. Okay? A specific tolerance to pain. Everyone has a different tolerance to pain. Now we're going with your tolerance to pain. When your tolerance to pain is already at its limit, there is nothing more you can add anymore. But life continues outside. So negative encounters, they keep on happening. And those negative encounters, that negativity doesn't care if you're capable to handle it anymore or not. Like, they don't care if you have the capability to take it in and be fine with it, or if it's capable to break you, even if it's just a small negativity. You can see it like a glass of water, okay? That vessel. You keep on filling it with water. And the second that glass is full, you can't add in more water. And that water is the negativity and the pain that you have to keep in, the pain that you need to absorb over the course of your life. And as soon as that glass is filled to the brim and it's about to spill over, there is nothing more you can add there, as in you can't add more negativity to that already filled glass. But like I said, negativity keeps on happening in your life and it will add to your already filled glass. But there isn't anything that can get into that glass anymore because it's already filled to the brim. So what happens when you keep on adding water to our already filled glass? It spills over. And what does that spilling over mean? That glass is a metaphor. Negativity is the water that you add into the glass. And as long as that glass isn't filled to the brim, you can absorb the negativity from the outside world and you're gonna be completely fine. You're completely fine with everything that's going on, okay? Because you can still take more psychological pain or negativity and continue working as nothing happened. Because there is already negativity that you can take. That tolerance to pain still has not reached its peak. So, as soon as the tolerance to pain has reached its peak, as in as soon as the water has been filled to the brim and is about to spill over, you can't fill in more negativity and behave the same way. It's not possible. So, as soon as you can take in more pain, you start lashing out. Because, considering the fact that that negativity inside of that glass is already filled to the brim. You can't add more negativity. And the more negativity that is added to you as a person, the more energy it's taking out of you. So, the second that your glass is filled to the brim, every single ounce of strength inside of you, you use that in order to contain the negative outbursts. Like you use every single ounce of energy that you have inside of you in order to pretend and to appear to the outside world and to the people around you that you're completely fine. That's all the energy that you have left. And the second that a negative thing comes your way, you lash out. And considering the fact that you don't have any energy left anymore, you start behaving like he's behaving right now. As in, I don't care. You keep on adding negative things to me and I lose my behavior, as in the behavior that my parents have given me. Being respectful, being kind, being thoughtful. Like you tend to lose that because you're like, I don't have energy inside of myself to pretend that I'm fine because I know that people from the outside world don't care if I'm fine or not, and continue being the nice person I once was before all that negativity from life hit me and broke me. I don't have the energy to pretend to be fine and to continue being the person I once was. I don't have the energy left for that. So, this is what happens. This is how you react when your glass is filled to the brim. You don't have the energy anymore to pretend that you're fine, and you don't care about pleasantries anymore. So you're like, I only give a damn about what I want. I want to ride to my friends. I want to go out to eat with my friends. I want to have sex. I want to have hookups. Like the things that used to matter to you. Like all those morals that you once had before all that negativity came your way is gone. Like you don't care about all that anymore. You don't care about appearing respectful, being respectful to your parents. Like you lose all of that because every single ounce of energy you have, you use that in order to pretend that all that negativity hasn't happened. You try to pretend that all that negativity hasn't had a tool on you. No negativity was capable to break you until this point. And that's literally what this man is doing right there. He don't care. This has nothing to do anymore with like being insensitive or something. I have the feeling that something dark happened in his past and he just doesn't have the energy to pretend anymore. So he's like using all the strength and energy left to pretend that he's fine, but he doesn't have the strength to continue being the person he once was before all that negativity.
ถือซะว่าเป็นการทำโซเชียลมีเดียดีท็อกซ์ละกันนะครับ จะได้ช่วยคนไข้กลับมาอยู่กับตัวเอง โฟกัสความเป็นจริงข้างหน้าเนี่ยและยังช่วยเพิ่มความสุขได้ด้วยนะครับ ลองยกแขนขึ้นครับ
I love it.
เจ็บไหมครับ
ก็ไม่นะ
No?
ไหนบอกไม่เจ็บไงไปโดนอะไรมาครับ
Did you break
ในประวัติไม่ได้
something?
บอกว่าผมเป็นนักมวย
โดนน็อกเราล้ม ตอนล้มกระแทกพื้นเนี่ยได้เอาหน้าอกกระแทกพื้นได้ไหมครับ มีอาการหายใจเหนื่อยๆหรือว่าลำบากบ้างหรือเปล่า
ผมช
I
นะ
can't. He did say so you got knocked out. Excuse me? What is happening? Okay, there is no need for you to grab his entire boob like that. No reason.
แต่อาการอยากให้คนอื่นสนใจตัวเองมากๆ ถ้าอยากรักษาโรงพยาบาลเรามีแผนกจิตเวชที่เก่งมากเลยนะ เดี๋ยวหมอส่งตัวให้
ตัวตึงกับเราอ่ะ
He said I can refer you to the psychiatrist.
นี่หมอต้องเล่นตัวให้ด้วยไหมครับเนี่ย หมอเล่นให้ได้นะ
Please.
อุ๊ย กลัวจังเลยอ่ะ
I can't. I love it. I love it. Give him the sass, dog. Allow him to punish you
แม่ง
afterwards.
โคตรกวนประสาทแต่มึงต้องเห็นหน้ามันนะเว้ย โคตรหลงตัวเองเลยอ่ะ
Oh, you like him. That's you liking
กลับบ้านไป
him.
นอนไหมให้อารมณ์ดีขึ้นก่อน
It's the people you think about the most. People that get under your skin, people that get on your nerves are the people you think about the most, y'all. And usually, those are the ones you fall for.
ผมอยากเพราะว่าหมอ
I love
นี่
it.
คุณ
ฟ้องดีไหมนะแบบนี้
Should I
มีคลิป
sue
เสียง
him?
อัดไว้เหรอ
จะเหลือ
Damn.
เอาเอา
You have no right to show that in a court of law,
Let's walk
sir.
out.
I'm not scared.
พี่ชอบผู้หญิง
ทำไมพี่ถึงไม่ชอบดี
ดี
Sir,
Dude,
you're
I
too
fucking-
vanilla? What is vanilla? Are you saying he's too plain? You like more
การ
flavor?
ที่ดีพยายามทำตัวดีมาตลอดเพื่อให้อยู่ในสายตาพี่ มันจืดเกินไป
So I understood it correctly. Vanilla literally is.
ดี มันไม่ใช่แบบนั้น
He's
นะ
like,
เว้ย
I need more flavor. I want more sass. I want more
But now he's
fire,
more
more
na.
spice.
เนี่ย
Once you back.
พี่ขอแล้วน้องรัก
เชี่ย
What the what a bitch.
คืนนี้
That's what brothers do.
อยากเมา
Me too, sir. Y'all, like, everyone has the right to do what they want with their lives. I'm just trying to put it out there. I'm not really sure how I would deal with that situation, but I would never ever have that kind of thought where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get drunk just in order for someone, like, to pick me up and have sex with him. Okay? Like, that's a no. Like, getting drunk, in general, I'm not a person that drinks. I'm a person that drinks what she likes, as in I drink stuff that tastes good for me, and not just because. Like, alcohol does not taste good for me, so I don't really drink alcohol. But it's more of the fact that this man said, I'm going to a club, I'm gonna get wild, so I'm gonna get wasted in order for someone, like, to want to pick me up and to have sex with me. So this man is actually willing to allow someone to take advantage of him when he's in his drunk state, just in order, like, to get rid of the pain. That's not a good way to do it. I wouldn't do it, and I'm completely honest. In general, I'm someone, I don't think that drinking your problems away will help at the end of the day, because the next morning you wake up, you will have the same problem. You will still have that pain in your chest, and you will have another problem on your hands. The hangover. So, drinking in order to solve your problems is not gonna be something... Like, it's not gonna help at the end of the day. You want to drink every single time like Ray did? It's not gonna help the bigger case. You need to be sober. You need to sort out your feelings. And sadly, in order to get over pain, you need to go through it. That's sadly how things go. And the second you go through with it, you either scream, you cry the pain out, and that's how it gets out of your system. But drinking your problems away is not gonna work. And trying to use sexual pleasure, like desire or lust, in order to drown out the pain for just a little bit is also not going to help in the long run. I wouldn't do it, but everyone should do what they think is right. I just think he will have more problems if he decides to go through with that. And that's the irrational things that I talked about. Like, you become insanely irrational when you're in extreme psychological pain. And this man is in such psychological pain that he's willing to allow someone else to take advantage of him. Like, are we even hearing that? Now he drunk. He can't pretend that he doesn't find him attractive, huh? What's wrong, sir? Having a gay panic? You're running away? He's like, let me seduce you in the dark corners. I can't with this man. I think I would just start laughing. This is kind of desperate, but I'm still living for the way he's doing it. This is comedy at its finest. Free tasting. It is a man.
กวนตีนเหรอไอ้หมอ
Did he throw condoms onto the...
จ่ายตังค์ให้ด้วย ไปรอข้างนอกนะ
He said, I'm inviting myself to be a booty call and I don't
นี่
care.
เจลใช่ไหม ของมันต้องมีนะครับ ลื่นๆเลย
Sir, this is this is you inviting yourself over to a booty call without knowing if he's interested in women or if he's interested in you. Sir! Oh my gosh. No, my heart would break for him. No, sir. But that's not the way to do it, sir. And the fact he's walking towards him just shows that he's a good person. The way he's doing it is wrong if you ask me, but I mean he's drunk.
จะมานอนตรงนี้ได้ไง
He fell asleep on him.
หมอ
This man fell asleep on him. You're making him feel comfortable. You created a comfort zone for him. He can't do anything else but to sleep on you. This is so cute though. Like he's just looking for comfort in someone that truly loves him, in someone that truly wants him. It hurts me because there are a lot of people feeling unwanted. It's not uncommon. A lot of people don't even confess because they're scared of rejection from the person that they truly love. And that creates in general a lot of heartache. Damn! I'm sorry, it's the heavy breathing for me. Because right now he can't really contain the desire he feels for this man.
เดี๋ยว
Sir, you told him you want to continue and now you don't?
ไม่ต่อ
Is this now his reasoning coming in? Now? But I love this because this is kind of asking for consent. I give you 5 seconds. If you're fine with it, okay. If not, then I'm getting up and leaving. Even if you were the one offering.
เอาไงดีวะ
กายภาพบางคนเกิดมาตัวใหญ่ แต่ของที่ได้มาอาจจะไม่สมส่วนก็ได้ แล้วเข้าใจ
This man actually said it's fine if you're small.
โอ้
รู้ยัง
This man.
ว่าทำไมเราถึงชื่อยอยักษ์ ตอบ
He said I'm called giant because of my dick size? I can't. This was hilarious.
ตะคริว
Not a cramp.
โอ้โอ้โอ้
I can't. Is this actually how it happens? I don't think I've ever seen so much. I did say first it counts when we do it the most.
เราเริ่มกันใหม่ไหม
Was this supposed to be like the electricity running through them? You sure you won't get another cramp, sir? I can't not them in the fight. What is this show even? What is the show? Nothing saying friends with benefits. I cannot with these two. Like I said, who am I to say anything? If they are fine with it, both of them friends with benefits, as in they want to have sex without any strings attached, and that's up to them. But we all know that it just never works when you say friends with benefits. We saw it with Ray and Sand, friends with benefits, and we kinda saw it with Boston and Nick. I mean, Nick caught feelings, and Boston to a specific degree caught feelings too, but he just didn't know how relationships works and everything. But in general, friends with benefits just never works because sooner or later you catch feelings. It doesn't matter what kind of feelings, but you grow attached to someone. If it's not the person themselves, then it's to the feeling and the pleasure they're giving you while you're intimate with each other. Sooner or later, you catch feelings somehow because there's something attracting you about that person. Because why else would you be intimate with that person? Something attracts you about that person. Or else you would completely be blowing it off. Something attracts you. So sooner or later, you catch feelings somehow. So let's see how it goes, but I love the fact that he grew some balls and he's like, first you break my heart and then you tell me if I'm fine with leaving the scholarship up to you. Here. I'm willing to fight you, bitch. Love it. Love it. Like the brother dynamic is completely down the gutter because brother love comes with mutual respect. So it seems that he never really respected him. He was just trying to kind of sadly, I have to say it like this because that's how it looks right now. His friend, as in the person that he's right now in love with, he kind of played with Dr. Wandee's heart to a specific degree in order to have like the upper hand on him. He kind of noticed that he has feelings for him maybe, and he used that to his advantage, because the fact that he now confessed his feelings and he's like, I'm sorry, I like girls, like everything's fine, but the fact he ran after him just to tell him if he can have the scholarship that was offered to both of them already showed that he never really had that mutual respect. He thought that he could use the feelings that Dr. Wandee had for him in order to get the upper hand on him. Like, to a specific degree, get him to do what he wanted, what he needed, in order for him to have it better. And that's not a good thing to do. And I love that he's like, you want to fight? Let's fight. I hope you enjoyed this video with me. Tell me in the comments below what you think was best, and I will see you in another video.